What's going on, y'all? Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I want you to hit the like button and sub to the channel too, and hit those notifications as well. Now, last night, hold on 1 minute. Now, Brandon Ingram yesterday was clearly frustrated in a loss to the Sixers, 130 to 120. And if you haven't seen it, I did make a post, and he was so frustrated, which was uncharacteristic, like of Brandon Ingram, because I'm not used to seeing him do that. He's always been the one to kind of keep his cool. Now he has spoken how he's felt, especially with the LeBron situation. But in terms of the outbursts like that, I'm not accustomed to seeing Brandon Ingram like that. But yesterday he slammed the water bottle down, and then ended up it ended up flying uh, into one of the trainers, splashing it in one of the trainers' face, and then of course Scotty Barnes was right on the floor too as well. But Scotty Barnes just seemingly got up, but uh, he was unapologetic about the whole thing, and a lot of people feel that Brandon Ingram should issue an apology concerning the situation. I feel that way myself. Um, Listen, man, if you're gonna do something like that, man, because everybody understands your frustration, you need to come back to the fan. You owe it to the fans to do that, because what if it had been, you know, an actual fan that happened to? Guess what? You could get sued. You actually could get sued now. And the way that people are looking for a payday, money hungry, trying to do everything that they can to capitalize off of this situation, they'll be willing to do it. But I just think that Brandon Ingram should apologize. I mean, I know it was in the heat of the moment, and I like his competitiveness. I know I was joking. I know everybody probably gonna make a big deal about this. They're gonna say, "Oh yeah, well, it's probably because he got with Glorilla and all this other stuff." No, the Raptors have actually been doing pretty good, and Bi has been playing uh, pretty good basketball. I've always liked Brandon Ingram. Only thing about him that's held him back is injuries. Other than that, when healthy, Brandon Ingram, he plays at an all-star level. So I just think that he should go ahead and apologize. It's funny. I was thinking about Dennis Rodman when he had he fell. It was a long. It was years ago when Dennis Rodman was at the peak of his powers, and I could remember when he kicked the cameraman. And Dennis Rodman was able to come out and issue an apology when that happened. You know what I'm saying? It's situations like that when you're in the heat of the moment, you tend to do things off of pure adrenaline. So I just think that Bi needs to go ahead, apologize to the fans, apologize to the uh, the Raptors organization, his teammates, everybody. That's what you should do. Some people probably gonna disagree with me, I know some people gonna be like, "Oh, straight, you capping." It was in the heat of the moment, let it go, and all this other stuff. But you can't do that, man. That's that. You're pretty much seen as a leader of the team, or at least a veteran leader. I know they look at Scotty Barnes as the best player, and you just came there. So that's what uh that's what I would do, man. If I'm Brandon Ingram, man. But other than that, man, y'all tell me what you think. Should Brandon Ingram, should he apologize? Should he just let it go? Not even say nothing about it? Tell me what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, hit some notifications. Straight to the point. I'm out.